One inside the wrestling basement coming at you with yet another one. In today's video, we're going to talk about why Roman Reigns, the big dog, must turn heel in the WWE in order to get over. So, without further ado, let's jump right to today's video. So, in the WWE as of right now, we can all agree that Roman Reigns is pretty much, well, not right now, but you know, with the pandemic going around, if the pandemic wasn't here and when Roman Reigns do return, we can all agree that Roman Reigns, you know, over the years has been shoved down our throats, you know, and you know, I honestly don't disagree with that booking because Roman Reigns not a sloppy wrestler. He's somewhat good on the microphone and he gets the job done. But many people, you know, feel as though that Roman Reigns don't deserve to be where he's at right now in his WWE career. And I'm here to, you know, tell you what's really going on and you know, pretty much breaking down this myth and, you know, pretty much cracking the code throughout WWE. And I'm telling y'all, you know, pretty much why Roman Reigns is being forced down our throats and why Roman Reigns and Vince McMahon can't seem to, you know, move him, you know, to the second position, why he always number one. And pretty much overall in this video, I'm going to tell you one main factor to why Roman Reigns must turn heel to get over in the WWE. So, regardless of what any wrestler fan want to believe, there ain't no secret society, no conspiracy theories. This is actual facts. There is a secret Mount Rushmore in the WWE. No, I ain't talking about the 4 presidents, but since the WWE, WWF been around, there have been, you know, primarily 4 superstars that's like WWE has had it out for them as far as like making them seek championship gold and the ultimate fame and, you know, superstardom throughout the WWE. First it was Hulk Hogan back in the early 90s and he passed the torch. It was Roman Reigns' cousin, The Rock. He did big things. And then it was John Cena. That's a 3-headed dragon right there by itself. Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and John Cena is arguably 3 of the biggest box star attractions in the WWE, WWF, besides Brock Lesnar. Those 3 superstars were, you know, arguably the greatest of all times, and they are definitely Vince McMahon guys. But on the 4th wing of this Mount Rushmore, it had to go to Roman Reigns. Like I said, out of all these 4 superstars, you notice this pattern. Hulk Hogan, babyface. The Rock, somewhat babyface. John Cena, babyface. Roman Reigns to a certain degree in between. All of these superstars were somewhat heelish ways. Hulk Hogan, he turned heel back in the early 90s and that pretty much skyrocketed his career like to a whole nother level. And keep in mind, Hulk Hogan was like 40 years old back then, you know, during his heelish ways back with NWO when he first turned and joined the NWO. You know, that night he ran out and he hit, I want to say it was Macho Man Randy Savage, or he was probably a jobber when he came out there and helped Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. He hit their opponents with a leg drop, and he turned heel and joined the NWO and formed that with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Now, like I said, Hulk Hogan has been a good guy. He has been a bad guy. So keep in mind that as I get through this video. The Rock, for instance, during the late 90s, he was the corporate champion. He joined Vince McMahon. He sold out. But also, if The Rock ass show up on Monday Night Raw tonight or Friday Night SmackDown on a Friday night, everybody in the damn audience is going to say his catchphrase with him. That's charisma. He got the microphone skills. But also, he has been a babyface and a heel throughout the WWE, whether you believe it or not. So, that's Hulk Hogan. That's The Rock. Like I said, the third person, John Cena. Now, John Cena, relatively throughout his career, mostly throughout his career, has been a good guy. John Cena, they call this man Super Cena. You know, they're referencing him to Superman, like indestructible, unbeatable. When the lights are bright, you bound to lose to John Cena. Don't let it be a championship on the line. You're about to lose. So as far as John Cena's career, he was not a heel, you know, for a long period of time. What people often forget about or just don't remember is during John Cena early 2000 reign as the Doctor of Thugonomics, he had minor heel ways. I remember John Cena low blowing people And I remember John Cena using the rope to get a pinfall. So, as far as John Cena, Hulk Hogan, and The Rock, what all those superstars have in common is they was babyface at one point. They didn't turn heel with John Cena as though they did with The Rock and Hulk Hogan. Even though we can all agree a heel John Cena would have absolutely put his merchandise throughout the roof. Now, of course, I can't see John Cena, talking bad to the kids that look up to him and love him, but, a little cheating here and there, it wouldn't have hurt John Cena's career. But, like, as of right now in the WWE, Vince McMahon and the creative team, well, overall, Vince McMahon, he's trying to create another John Cena and Roman Reigns, which he's failing to do because I feel as though, like I said, Hulk Hogan, he was a heel. The Rock, he was a heel. They made John Cena the mega star babyface, and Vince McMahon is trying to do the same thing on Roman Reigns. But if the creative team is listening to what I'm saying, they have this thing completely backwards. It's time for them to reverse the clock of time, and they need to turn Roman Reigns as a heel, and he would definitely get over as a top heel superstar. Like, they have all the wrong superstars as bad guys. Roman Reigns, he got the black attire, he got the limited move set. I ain't saying he limited in the ring. He still do all his flying moves and Superman punch and spears. But I honestly wouldn't mind seeing Roman Reigns, low blow somebody, use the ropes. Even though I feel as though if they was to turn John Cena heel, he won't be doing all this stuff. The most heelish thing I can see Roman Reigns doing, if they ever pull a trigger, if once he hit you with a spear, Roman Reigns, you can pretty much look at the spear and see when the match is over. But Roman Reigns pick him up for a second spear, or probably even a third spear. I'm talking completely drive his opponent to the ground. I'm talking about heel tactics 101. I strongly feel as though the WWE is going about this Roman Reigns character all the wrong way. They need to think about his cousin The Rock heel turn. They need to pretty much mimic that. They need to turn Roman Reigns to the corporate big dog, the corporate juggernaut. Roman Reigns needs to turn heel when he returned to the WWE. It's bad enough that he got like a 50-50. Some fans like him, some fans don't like him. Me, overall, Roman Reigns not my favorite superstar, but I honestly be glad when he returned in. And I'm hoping that Roman Reigns do come back as a heel. You're talking about a red hot heel. He defeat Braun Strowman. He defeat The Fiend. He defeat whoever he needs to defeat to establish his heel run on Friday Night SmackDown. And that right there will be the best way to utilize Roman Reigns' character going forward, or at least to his heel ways run out. But like I said, the foreheads on the Mount Rushmore of WWE consist of Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, NWO Hulk Hogan, when he was a babyface and a heel, Corporate Rock, the People Champion, the Corporate Champion, The Rock when he was a babyface and heel, John Cena, I'm talking about juggernaut babyface, and unfortunately Roman Reigns, he's somewhat struggling as far as being a babyface, in which, like I said, in my opinion, they need to go ahead and flip the switch, pull the trigger with Roman Reigns, and make him the greatest heel of all times. And he won't lose no stag, no momentum, because people's going to get along with that. Not too many people in this world like, the good guy, character on the WWE screen. We all like to see a little cheating here and there because that's pretty much what life is about, taking a couple of shortcuts. And I feel like though Roman Reigns being a bad guy that we all will appreciate one day, they'll be best for business right now. And like I said, you need more reference from bad guys being, the hero after so long. You can take Edge, for instance. You can take Randy Orton. Those superstars was mostly bad in their career, but now when it comes to the end of their careers, Hall of Fame speeches, Hall of Fame ceremonies, they, like, all the fans rejoice and praise those superstars, considering the fact that they was on both sides of the playing field. And Roman Reigns, that's all he missing in his career to turn heel. So the WWE creative team, the Vince McMahon, if y'all watching this video, it's time to pull the trigger. And if Roman Reigns do turn heel, he would definitely be my favorite superstar on the main roster. So that pretty much been the end of today's video on why I feel as though Roman Reigns should turn heel on Friday Night SmackDown. Feel free to smash that like button, super kick the subscribe button, comment down below, hit the bell notification. Till next time, this is The Wrestling Basement.